Good evening, and welcome to News Now Influence. I'm Marvin Brown, bringing you tonight's detailed coverage of a high-stakes legal battle unfolding within the uMkhonto weSizwe party, a story that has captured national attention. The case at hand involves 10 former members of the uMkhonto weSizwe party, who were recently removed from their positions in Parliament. These individuals have taken their fight to the Western Cape High Court, seeking an urgent interdict to prevent Parliament from swearing in their replacements. The group alleges that their resignations, which were reportedly the reason for their removal, were fabricated by party officials to facilitate the entry of new members, including prominent figures like former EFF Deputy President Floyd Shivambu. The ousted members claim that the MK party did not follow its own internal procedures when terminating their memberships. According to the court documents, these former members assert that their removal was not only a violation of the party's rules, but also a calculated move to benefit specific individuals within the party. They argue that this orchestrated effort was designed to reshape the party's representation in Parliament, allowing certain factions within the MK party to gain more influence by bringing in new members who are more aligned with their interests. The key allegation here is that the resignations were not voluntary, but were instead manufactured by party leaders to push out members who were seen as obstacles to the new direction the party leadership wanted to take. The former MK members claim that they were blindsided by their removal, having never formally tendered their resignations and only learning of their supposed resignations after the fact. On the legal front, the group of former MK members filed an urgent application with the Western Cape High Court, asking for an immediate injunction to halt the swearing-in of their replacements. They argue that their removal was unlawful, and that any further actions taken by the MK party or Parliament to replace them would be equally illegitimate. The court, recognizing the urgency and gravity of the matter, scheduled a hearing to address the application. However, in a recent development, the court has postponed the hearing to September 3, 2024. This delay has provided both sides additional time to prepare their arguments and submit further documents to support their respective positions. In the meantime, the former members remain expelled from the party, with their parliamentary seats in limbo as the legal process unfolds. The court's decision to delay the hearing also indicates the complexity of the case, as it involves not only internal party disputes, but also significant questions about the integrity of parliamentary processes and the rights of elected officials. The stakes in this case are incredibly high, not just for the 10 former MK members, but also for the MK party as a whole. This legal battle has the potential to expose deep divisions within the party, and could have far-reaching consequences for its leadership and future direction. If the court rules in favor of the ousted members, it could lead to a major shake-up within the MK party, forcing the leadership to reconsider its recent actions and potentially reinstating the expelled members to their parliamentary positions. Such a ruling could also undermine the credibility of the current party leadership, particularly if it is found that they acted unlawfully in orchestrating the resignation. On the other hand, if the court sides with the MK party, it could solidify the current leadership's control over the party and pave the way for the new members to take their seats in Parliament. This outcome could also embolden the party's leadership to take further actions against dissenting members, potentially leading to more purges within the party ranks. The case has sparked significant interest and debate within the broader political arena. Political analysts have pointed out that the involvement of a figure like Floyd Shivambu, a former deputy president of the Economic Freedom Fighters EFF, adds a layer of complexity to the case. Shivambu is a well-known and influential figure in South African politics, and his potential entry into Parliament through the MK party could shift the balance of power and alliances within the legislative body. Some have speculated that Shivambu's involvement may be part of a broader strategy by certain factions within the MK party to align themselves with more radical elements in South African politics. Others see this as a power play by the MK party leadership to consolidate their control and push out those who do not fully support their vision for the party's future. Within the MK party itself, the case has reportedly caused significant unrest. Sources close to the party have indicated that there is growing discontent among members who feel that the leadership is prioritizing personal ambitions over the party's core principles and the interests of its broader membership. As we look ahead, the next critical date in this unfolding drama is September 3, 2024, when the Western Cape High Court is expected to hold the postponed hearing. Until then, both parties are expected to continue gathering evidence and building their cases. The former MK members are likely to focus on proving that their resignations were indeed fabricated and that their removal was unlawful. Meanwhile, the MK party's leadership will be working to defend their actions and demonstrate that they acted within their rights and by the party's rules. In the coming weeks, we can expect more information to come to light as both sides submit additional documents and evidence to the court. The outcome of this case could have profound implications not only for the individuals involved, but also for the MK party and the broader political landscape in South Africa. We will continue to monitor it closely here at News Now Influence. The battle for parliamentary seats within the MK party is more than just an internal dispute. It's a reflection of the broader tensions and power struggles that are shaping South African politics today. We'll keep you updated as new developments emerge. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Marvin Brown, and this has been your news on News Now Influence. Stay tuned for